Good morning. It's me, Ada. Let me lower this TV. I got a bad habit of doing that. I just want to say good morning. I had a real rough 3 days. Wednesday I work, I was okay. Thursday I was off, I was okay. I was able to recover. Fridays and Saturdays are a little harder for me because I can't sleep when I come home Saturday morning and still have to sleep a while to go back to work Saturday night. That's hard for me. I was off Kratom Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I don't think I did anything Thursday. But Friday when I went, before I went, I had a couple of white magnetite, which gave me superhuman strength, and it boosted me and everything and gave me the energy that I needed, just in case, because it was 72 hours. And I also wanted to make sure I didn't have a chippy outfit. So this morning it was okay, but I went through a little thing this morning. But I don't have the runny nose, which is great, which means to me, and no diarrhea. Well, I went to the bathroom, but it wasn't diarrhea. That I'm not yet really habit forming with the Kratom, because I kind of slowed down a whole bunch. I'm really trying to stick to the white and the yellows, but the yellows I won't do no more because that shit really put me really down. I don't like the down head. And the white magnet that seems to work fine for me. I'm trying to build my own energy. So the only way I would find that out is to stop taking the white magnet. So anyway, between Friday and Saturday morning, I took 3 cups. One of white magnet, one of yellow in the middle of the night at 12:30 when the other one wore off. But the thing was, I was very tired. And I did the yellows. Then I saw a video where it said the yellows are like reds. And it did exactly what that man said on the video it would do. It, in his experience, it brought him up for very quickly, like a half an hour, and then dropped him. And I was like, oh shit, I am fucked. And that experience happened to me. It lifted me up for 20 minutes and then it dropped me on my head, especially since I was already tired from not sleeping Saturday morning, and then going to work Saturday night. That yellow strain really, I ain't got no business drinking it. And I don't like that kind of feeling. And like I said, the red strains I got to stay away from when I'm at work because they do me no justice. They knock you the fuck out. And I was very careful with the dosage. And I guess between being tired and all, it just completely wiped me out to the point where I couldn't hear my client. And I was knocked out from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning. And I missed 2 things that I needed to do. I mean, I apologize. That's all I could do. But the way that yellow hit me, I had to go somewhere and sit the fuck down. Because I couldn't even stand up after a while. I had to lay down. That was something that you have to, when you're so wasted, you have to lay the fuck down somewhere. I had to lay down. And I was in the wrong place to do that. But there was no way that I could function and take care of somebody the way I was. It was horrible. Horrible. It would have been better if I would have been at home. Yes, it would have hit me. I would have went to sleep or whatever. But then I woke up okay at 6. Everything was fine. But then I came home on Sunday morning and drank some coffee, which I should have just left that shit fucking alone. Knowing I haven't slept really good. And I stayed up and I didn't have a great day. It wasn't functional at all. I tried to watch TV. I was uneasy. I was on the laptop a lot, looking at videos and people's opiates recoveries and what they go through and all that stuff. And I'm trying to still find information on what I'm going through. Because when I say no withdrawals, I mean no extreme withdrawals. But last night I said, let me do a red because it had to be done. Because I needed to get knocked the fuck out. My body couldn't take it no more. And I had an excruciating headache all fucking day. I drank 3 Tylenols and nothing. The only thing that took that shit away was that red strain. Because my body was hurting from head to toe. That's from not sleeping. That's when I'm sleeping. Any other time during the week, I'm fine. But today, I'm still feeling those 3 days ago. I'm still feeling it. Not as bad because I went this morning and did a little like spa treatment for myself to hopefully. I don't have very much motivation. So I'm not going to be doing a lot in this house because I don't want to waste a little bit that I feel. I really don't. Maybe I need another day of a good night's sleep or whatever. I slept. I try to wait later. I took the rest train around 7:30. And I tried to wait till 10 to take my Risperdal so I wouldn't get up at 4 in the morning. But I couldn't take it. And I said, I'm going to sleep. Turn off the TV. I went to sleep. And then I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning feeling like a bag of shit. I felt so bad. And it was hard for me to go back to sleep. I was tossing and turning. And I had this feeling inside me like if I was going through withdrawals, but they weren't intense. It was like something that was left over. I don't know if it was the kratom, but I feel that sometimes the kratom makes me feel very funny when I take it. Even when I take the energy ones, they do make me feel funny the next day. Like I could feel them inside me, and I just don't like that after effect thing. I mean, when I found the white magnet, it was beautiful. I would love to have a cup now. I probably will. I don't know. I don't have the sniffles. I don't have anything. But I don't know what the hell was going on this morning. I woke up lifeless. I had my coffee, even though I'm a coffee freak. They say withdrawal from kratom is like coffee, but I wasn't withdrawing from the kratom. It was something else that was going on in my body. And from what I read, there's still times that you could be okay, and then all of a sudden it would attack you. And I felt that that's just what it did. I was fine, and then it crept back up on me. Like it just creeps up on me. But it's not that bad. But it's enough. It could ruin your whole fucking day. Like I was stuck here all day. I wanted to go to the movie. I couldn't do anything. And I couldn't do anything because I haven't slept. You can tell a little bit I slept, but I still finally, around 6, I got some sleep, but I woke up at 7. My body was aching. My stomach felt like a total shit. Full of air, very gassy. So I took my Gas X. I turned on the tub and I put a whole bag, half a bag of Epsom salt in it, made it as hot as possible, got in it and laid in it for a while and washed up and rubbed my muscles and my back and everything. It's like my whole body was like hurting. So I found some muscle cream, and I smell like somebody sat by me and they would be like, what you got on? I have muscle relaxer cream on. I put it all over my body, and not on my privates, but even on my breast, my neck, my back, my shoulders, my arms, my feet, and everything. And it gave me, like, it wasn't like a heating thing. It sent like a cold thing through my body. I felt like a little ice box for a minute. I was like, what the fuck is this feeling? It wasn't like Bengay that was heat. This was a cold feeling that went through me. And it did make me feel much better. It really did. Now I'm probably gonna have some yellow magnet. Not yellow. I'm gonna make me a cup of the white magnet since I'm feeling okay. I don't have a chippy of it. And I did it yesterday, but I'm not doing big heaping spoons. I'm not doing those hard reds anymore. I did it yesterday because I felt like I had no choice. Like I couldn't do no more pick-me-ups, no more yellow, no more, forget that yellow, no more white magnet because my body was tired and I didn't want to waste the kratom. So I said I needed to rest and then take a cup of it, which that's what I'm going to do. I had coffee. I'm going to take a cup of it so I could at least motivate and clean my house a little bit. And then I'm hoping to get a good night's sleep. I won't do no kratom tomorrow morning. Because my body will be rested. I'll take my medicine, and the white magnet doesn't leave all that, I don't know, residue behind, like the green and the reds. There's something in there that does not agree with me. Don't get me wrong, it helped me when I needed the help, but it just right now, it's just like my body, it's something inside my body after I take it that just, it's not comforting to me. But the white strain doesn't do that to me because that's just to pick me up. You know, it still has alkaline on it, but I don't know why the red and the green does that to me. It leaves like something behind, and it doesn't make me feel so good. Like I'm feeling a little better, not motivated. So I'm gonna make me my white magnet. I gotta order some more of that. I'm glad I don't have the sniffles or anything, so I'm not, in a habit forming way right now, because I put it down a lot since I detoxed like maybe 2.5 weeks ago. The worst withdrawals were over, but I feel sometimes that shit sneaks up on me, and it has to do with the way my hours are working. I rest 4 days out the week, but then when I do those 12 hours, my body just can't. It's like saying, no, you don't belong here. You belong in bed. And I was going to go to work today to let them know that I was no longer going to take that shift, but I couldn't even move. But I tried. I asked God to please help me move. I turned on the water, couldn't even take the dog out. But it wasn't an extreme tiredness, fatigue, which I'm so glad it wasn't. It was just, I felt that effect of that red strain left behind, which made me feel like blah. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure that I'm still going through, I heard of post-acute withdrawal symptoms. I think, if I'm not wrong, somebody could correct me on it, because I've been trying to read up on what does happen after you initially physically withdraw. And it says sometimes it comes back. And the only time it seems to come back to me is when I do this freaking different shift. It comes back to me because I'm in a perfect order for 4 days. My body well rested. I'm doing good. No kratom, no back pain, sleeping well. And then when I do this shift here, it just throws everything off, and it makes me feel like I'm withdrawing again. And I get very disappointed. I don't want to get depressed behind it, but it's bothering me a lot. I'm trying my best here. I'm on day, I believe, 42 and day 12 of no actual really extreme withdrawals, except like it really tries not to let me fall asleep. So if it wasn't for the wrist withdrawal, I would have trouble sleeping, and I need to lay off the caffeine. That's a problem. And cigarettes. When I smoke them, it makes me feel kind of terrible too. So I'm going to do my best to try to control that. And I'm hoping that I won't have to buy any today. I need strength with that, because maybe some of the chemicals in there is making me sick too. I don't know. I'm not saying kratom is making me sick, but there's some after effect of it that maybe is saying you don't need it. But my body was kind of in pain from head to toe, and that was from not sleeping. I had a total of 6 hours of sleep between Friday and Sunday. And then finally Sunday night, I took my pill, and I did sleep, but it hit me earlier, and I woke up at 4, tossing and turning. Then I had this, when I take kratom, I get really hungry. I ate all these muffins, and this is something funny I'm going to tell you. Then I ate some cheese and crackers. I fell asleep. I remember lighting a cigarette, folks. Don't smoke in bed. Don't remember smoking it. Don't remember putting it out. So I had these little cheese and crackers with these little long sticks that you dip in it. So I still had it in my hand. So I took the dip that was on the side of the bed, which I thought was a dip. Started chewing it. I said, this tastes funny. What the fuck is this? I chewed on the cigarette that I didn't finish smoking. Thank God that if you don't puff on it after 3 seconds, it turns itself off. And I was chewing on the cigarette. I was like, oh my God, gagging and gooking. I was like, I'm fucking eating a cigarette. Like, seriously? You know, it tastes awful. So imagine what it does to your body. So I couldn't help, but I laughed, but at the same time, I was so disgusted because I'm chewing. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This tastes like fucking it. And I looked, there was tobacco in my mouth. I accidentally took the cigarette that I didn't smoke that turned off, thank God. And I chewed on that thinking it was the cheese stick. And it was fucking tobacco. But anyway, I feel okay now. But I could say I do lack energy. Not much, but motivation, I don't really have it. So I'm gonna make me a white magnet dot and try to clean up my room and do that. That white magnet dot does last me for 6-7 hours. I'll just do 1 cup today and I won't do no more. I won't keep stretching it. You know, I don't want to keep stretching it, and I'm running out of it. So I'll probably place an order today of it. And that does help on days that I'm really low. Today happened to be one of those kind of low days. And I'm going to make me a cup, and then I'm going to come back to you and, let you know how that went. And hopefully I won't get the runs behind it. See you guys later. Bye.